into being evil.
We are all evil in some form or another, are we not?
Convicted serial killers seem to relish the concept of evil, and once upon a time, a lot of folks in the state of Texas viewed the one-time Texas altar boy as evil's
unknown
human embodiment.
Also, Devin Hill, from Houston, Southwest Side. Grew up on the old school, like Ghetto Boys, middle school, and Ghetto Boys was hot, man. That's when I first got on the rap tip. I just loved it after that, you know what I mean? Like that Mr. and Mrs. Scarface, you know what I'm saying? And all that shit, man. It was tight. So, that's what's up. Alright, so when I was a kid, I used to listen to Fat Boys, and Fat Boys was like my main thing, right? And I used to listen to like what they were doing with the keyboards and what they were doing with everything, and it was like Fat Boy, Fat Boys, you know what I'm saying? And so after that, I kind of left that for a while, and I went to I learned the guitar. I started taking guitar lessons. You know what I mean? And so in guitar, I was playing like mostly like rock music, like heavy metal, and like you know what I mean? But what those lessons taught me when I was taking those guitar lessons was to be able to listen to something and be able to pick it out, and I could play it. Now I could play it on the keyboard, so like I could listen back to the Fat Boys and be like, okay, now I can play it on that keyboard right there or whatever. You know what I mean? And so like, I don't know. It's just music's crazy. When I first met Insane, I think the first day that I met him, I was at my friend's house, and I was over there playing guitar with him, and he played guitar. And they knew each other. His name was Brian. And Insane knew Brian because they worked together at Whole Foods. And eventually I ended up playing bass live. Insane wanted a band behind him for his live shows. So I ended up playing bass in his live shows. And that was at Turning Heads. A couple Turning Heads is when I started. And I played bass for him, and that's how I met him. And then after that, I didn't talk to him for like maybe 2 years or something like that. And then he called me up one day, and he's like, "Hey man, you wanna work together?" And I was like, "Yeah, I wanna work." That's where we're at now, and that's how it started. Maniakal Melodiez, anyways, I listen. Your process. Okay, my process is like most of the time over here, Maniakal Melodiez, we doing rap. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to hear rap before I mix and have to be like 8 hours of. I don't know. Maybe I'm a dick by saying this or whatever, but I'll listen to on the radio. I'll just put on the radio, and I don't care if it's like I'm a wrecking ball or whatever. I don't give a shit as long as it's not rap, because I'm gonna be dealing with rap for like 8 hours. You know what I'm saying? The second thing is, after I'm done with it, it's the totally opposite. Like if I've mixed something for a week, right? I want a copy of it, and like so many copies of it get printed out. No, and I listen to it in the car, and listen to it on this little CD player, or this little thing, or in this whatever, anything that I can listen to it on, right? I'm like, does it sound good on that? Yeah, right. Does it sound good on that? Yeah, right. Does it sound good on that? No, it don't sound good on that. I need to fix it till it sounds good on that. So now it sounds good on that, on little bullshits, wherever. It sounds good on everything. That's my secret. If you want any more stuff, it's like www.maniakalmelodiez.com. Maniakal Melodiez with a Z on the end.com.
Thank you, Unknown.
You're welcome.